back at it. Like I said, it's been a busy week for us, man. Got nephew on the lens. Got all this stuff right here, man. We're gonna get it up in the pickup truck, man. Think it'll fit, nephew?
No shit.
Think, man. All right, man. We're gonna see if it's gonna fit up in the pickup truck. Pickup truck right there. We're gonna see what's happening. If not, we're close to the dump. Like I always said, we advertise near the dump. We'll just come back and get whatever's left. But I think we'll make it fit. All right, let's get this work, nephew.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation. I regard the work of motivation the most important work in the history of man. Everything that happens is motivation.
I mean, who said it wouldn't fit? Got it all up. It wasn't that big of a pile. We still had room. If we had breaking it down, we had a hell of a lot of space back there. But I just want to throw it in because I don't feel like breaking shit down anyways. But like I said, man, pickup truck can do the job. We're going to close these doors up. We're going to tarp it up. And we're going to call it a day. We still got to do Burlington, but it is what it is. But like I said, man, pickup truck can get the job done. Ain't that right, nephew? Ain't that right, nephew? Let them know, man. Can the pickup truck do the job, nephew?
Yeah, we doing it.
Yeah, man. Just make sure you always tarp your stuff also, everyone. Make sure you tarp everything up, man. But we good to go, man. All right, we're going to close them up, go to the dump. Just off the load, man. Just off the load. It was only $30 to dump it. Can't get better than that, man. A lot of this stuff was outside. We did have to go in the house to take out some bed frames and a mattress and a dresser. We brought it outside. We didn't record while we was inside, so we just brought it outside and then recorded everything in its own pile. But like I said, everything fit up in the pickup truck, man. We turning other people's junk into cash, man. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody, man. It's 2024. Let's get this work, man. Like I said, it's starting to get busy out here. I'm gonna tell you a little secret, man. I was dealing with a realtor the other day. I recorded it also. I was talking to him, and I pay attention to it also, but we noticed that the interest rates were starting to go down on homes. So pay attention to that and get good with your neighbors and your nearby realtors. Because if you notice, when you're riding around, there's a lot of people selling their houses right now. I mean, I'm not sure if they're selling it because they're buying something cheaper for the better interest rates. I'm not sure about it. I don't know anything about that. All I know is that the interest rates are going down. So these realtors are looking for people to move things out of their house. And that's where we come about, man. Junk removal, turning people's junk into cash, man. So get good with your local realtors around. Focus on advertising with these realtors as well, man. Let yourself be known, man. If you have to be a nuisance, be a nuisance. Just make sure that they do not forget you. So always make a good impression on yourself and for other people. If you do a job for someone, just make sure that there's somewhere that they can remember you. It don't always necessarily have to be the decals and everything on your truck. And a lot of times your personality could be that, man. Because a lot of people that call us back, they remember us because of certain things that we did. Like I said on the other video, man, go the extra mile sometimes, especially if there's people that you have dealt with over for years. Like I've dealt with a lot of the people that I deal with now for years, like more than 2-3 years. So they remembered me because of that first impression that I put on them, and they always call back. So I take care of them, they take care of me, and like I said, we turn other people junk into cash, man. And just get out there and get that grind. And if the days are bad, like they talking about it's going to be some cold weather around my area, I'm not sure where everyone else is from, but my area they talking about is going to be some polar whatever, vortex or whatever like that. I'm not a weather guy, but they talking about it's going to get real cold. So what am I going to do? I'm not going to stop my business. I'm going to work on my websites. I'm going to work on keywords that put in my websites. I'm going to work on my social media. I'm going to work on every platform that I'm on just to make sure that it's up to par, so that when the weather breaks, they call me. You understand what I mean? Like, you're always working, especially if it's your business, even if it's your side hustle. That's when you have to come pick and choose. Like, am I going to do my side hustle for real, or am I going to do my 9-to-5 for real? If it's your side hustle, I would think that you would do your side hustle for real and your 9-to-5 as well, because your 9-to-5, you already know what's given. But your side hustle, man, any given Sunday, any given day, it can change up on you. So you always got to make sure you perfect your craft, yo. So always work on that. Even if it's raining outside, the weather's not good, work on your craft, work on your side hustle, work on your business. I don't care what business it is. You're never perfect. No one's perfect. You can always get better. So work on that, man. And like I said, talk to these realtors. I'm trying to tell you, this guy told me something, man. He dropped a golden nugget for me, man. He was like, look, I got a few jobs coming up, man, because there's a lot of people, like, we're trying to sell these homes. A lot of people, there's new buyers out here now. So I'm like, light bulb went off. Hey, man, I threw a little extra out there. Hey, man, I'll take care of this for you. No charge. You know, it wasn't nothing that threw it over to the point that I'm losing money, but I'll take care of this for you, sir. You know what I mean? Just remember me. I deal with him all the time. But he said he was going to give it to a lot of his colleagues as well. So that's a big plus. And a lot of these realtors, if they really like you, they will pass it on to their colleagues, especially if they're real up in the realty agency. Like, the people below them, they look up to them. So they'll ask them for advice. And they'll be like, here, for an example, here's Cooper Refuse in Holland. He did a great job for me. He can do the same for you. So get good with those people, man. Make sure your website's great. Well, good, great, or however you want to call it, and make sure your social media platforms is okay also. And even if you're not doing it every day, at least you do it every other day. You just want to be out there and be relevant. Just make sure you let people know that you are still out there working, because if you have a social media platform and you don't get on it for like months at a time, they're going to think like, oh man, he's not working. Why should I call him? And social media right now, it's like everyone's on it. It's on your phones. You don't even have to have a computer. It's on your phone. So just go ahead and advertise with that, man, because I think that the market is, for the housing I'm talking about, I think the market is about to get a little better. So that's an open door for you to go ahead and haul some of that junk away. And then a lot of these things, man, a lot of these places, like if it's a realtor that's giving you a job, a lot of the stuff that you take away, you could turn into cash. Like I said, turn other people's junk into cash. I'm not going to hold you up. I'm going to go ahead and get this done. It's 3:15 right now, Thursday. I'm about to bust this Burlington out, man. Hopefully it doesn't take me as long. I'm going to go in the house and do what? Work on my website. Work on my social media platforms to get ready for the next day. We got a big one for you on Saturday. I don't think I have anything tomorrow on Friday, but we have a big one for you on Saturday, man. I'm going to go ahead and try to record that, man. And if you haven't, like I always said, hit that like and subscribe button. And to all those people that subscribed already and like the videos, I do appreciate you. Much appreciated, man. But I'm going to go ahead and leave you off with that. Like I said, I'm not going to hold you. Keep them vibes high. You know what I mean? It's 2024 and beyond, man. Let's get this work. You know, Refuge in Harlem.